In the final 30 days my white grandfather was alive, he was a sugar cube in hot water, slowly dissolving under the gravity of Lou Gehrig's disease. Embedded, bedridden, and imprinted onto a hospital mattress, he would turn over to my grandmother and he would say, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have treated you better. I'm so sorry." Like an incantation to hopefully undo or amend the irreversible, I imagine he was speaking those words to her as much as he was speaking them to himself. And because he had the privilege, knowing he was going to die in days to come, he had the otherworldly power to look her dead in the soul and give her the full body truth. Now, on the deathbed, I don't know if I have regrets like that, but I will love you like that. You see, because I come from a long line of men that gave the world their liver and their lover their hearts, knew that to finish a race, sometimes they'd have to do a song and dance just to start, and that making things right sometimes came with the price of mastering self-sabotage as a habitual art. Stubborn, beautiful, crazy men. And I'm different, right? I'm gonna be the one to steer this whole thing around and steer it off into a pristine blue sky as the credits roll right after smiles careen across the faces of the audience and they murmur, "Ah, what a great love, what a great guy." What if I'm not? What if I can't? Even worse, what if I won't? Then how'd you like me now? Burdened to burden streets, police with cops in rehearsal to snatch me, standing in between a shaken earth and a fallen sky. Can't make a decent lover if I can't make it decent alive. I got acts of affirmation and words of service, and those aren't even on the list of love languages. I just want to give you things like respect, reassurance, safety, the promise that I will be consistently 5, 10, 15 minutes late to everything, including my own funeral, joy, sex, laughter, and me. That's worth something, right? In the final 3 days, my black grandfather was alive. He walked with Jesus and he sat at the dinner table next to Banquo with the promise to the family that he was through with drinking. But little did they know, you can be through with booze, but that doesn't mean it's through with you. Whether we muzzle flash or we fade slow, he was at least able to show that he could resist the poison from taking hold in the end. We're all born with a certain amount of drink tickets. And he'd ran out over a decade ago. Now, I don't want to be too late with you, but I will go out with conviction. You see, because I come from a long line of broken windows that don't mind will ever be put back together again. Because there's more pride and authenticity in being a pile of pretty jagged pieces closer to our roots, sand, than to be made into a whole slab of glass from somebody else's image and to complete somebody else's house. I come from a long line of people that are their own, suffocating, raped, murdered, destroyed, monetized, but yet still clawing and curdling to hold the next person just a little bit higher than they stood. I may not be on time for you, but I will die for you. So do not wait for me, because I'm already here. I'm unfinished.